Hello and welcome to the Financial Room. I'm your host once again, Natasha Bridgmohan. It's the first week in October and we're going to be talking about what everyone is talking about. The most popular topic for Canadians right now is the Bank of Canada overnight lending rate increase in September to 3 points, which is 75 beeps or 0.75%. The overnight lending rate right now is sitting at 5.45% for Canadians. So the cost of borrowing is going up astronomically. Now, why is this all happening? And this is a hot topic which we're going to be continuing to talk about on a monthly basis to educate you as for what you need to do as a Canadian to ensure that this increase is not burning through your wallet. Well, first of all, the interest rate has been the highest that it has ever seen over the last 30 years. So you're looking at rates that we've seen in the late 80s, early 90s. And now the reason for the Bank of Canada to aggressively move interest rate, overnight lending rate at aggressive amounts, 1% before they did the 0.75% is because of inflation has been the highest it has been historically in Canada since Canadian economists were tracking inflation prices. Now, there was a small dip in July for inflation costs, but that was strictly due to gas prices finally going down, not yet stabilized, but food costs and other costs for produces are still skyrocketing. You're going to see further rate increases, unfortunately, my friends, and it's going to probably last well into 2023. Whether it's going to tip the economy into recession, that's yet to be decided. There are things that are leaning towards a recession, we're hearing, but we're still not in recession. So what can you do to help yourself with this cost of borrowing increase? Well, if you have a variable rate mortgage, you can always call your bank to negotiate a fixed term with a longer amortization. Some banks are going up to 30, 35 years. So pick up the phone and call your lender. If you don't have a really good relationship with your lender or you're not getting the best rate possible, you can call the BridgGroup of companies. We can negotiate better cost of borrowing for you in helping you ease off your mortgage payments. If you have a loan, unsecured loan that's depending on variable costs such as prime, call your banker and negotiate a fixed term loan with extended amortization in terms to help reduce the increased monthly cash expense. So those are things that you can do as well. And of course, unfortunately, for those who are living paycheck to paycheck, redo your budget. If you're spending a lot on food, if you're spending a lot on Uber, if you're spending a lot on entertainment and clothing that's unnecessary, regroup where you're at financially in your life. Look at your wardrobe, look at your fridge, look at your freezer. Make food together and buy only what you need, and eat what you take and take what you eat. It's getting really hard for a lot of Canadians, and here at the BridgGroup of companies, we understand that the cost of borrowing is dangerously getting high for a lot of Canadians. And there are a lot of bankruptcies being filed, consumer proposals. Before you think of filing bankruptcy or consumer proposal, please call the BridgGroup of companies. Our consulting department helps with financial budgeting, financial planning, debt management, consumer proposal, and also bankruptcy. Before you speak to a trustee, speak to us to get the best advice possible. It's getting expensive. Things are out of control in the inflation market right now, and what you can do right now is negotiate with your lenders, negotiate with yourself, sit with your spouse, sit with your children, and do an action plan budget and make temporary budget changes. Short-term pain, long-term gain. This will not, what goes up must come down. This is not something that's going to go on forever, everyone. And here at the BridgGroup of companies, it's all about the home of all of your financial needs. We care about you, we care about your family, and we understand and we are listening. We know things are getting tough for a lot of you, and we are here to help you and showcase some options that are available for you. Thank you so much for listening, and take care.